It was not the land of green ginger, nor the pier at New Holland, but it was familiar and represented a point of departure. A small child with a face like an angel came from a country where in legend gold was found. At this Homeric time, the sea was not navigable and was called Axenos, inhospitable, because of its wintry storms and the ferocity of the tribes that lived around it. They sacrificed strangers. But later it was called Exonis, friendly to strangers. The bridge was built during the day and destroyed at night by the spirits of the water. It demanded a sacrifice. Let someone come who is willing to be sacrificed in the piers of the bridge, the bards sang. Choreographer of the state's greatest dance company, The World at His Feet, had gone on tour with his wife, a young and beautiful dancer. One night after a show, the group had gone out to celebrate. They were strangers in that town and didn't know the streets. A robbery occurred. His young wife had her jewellery snatched. There was a fight, and in the fray a terrible and fatal accident happened. He had fallen into a deep and impenetrable depression. No one knew what to do or how to console him. The girl, older than her years, scrambled through the ruins of the castle. She reminisced about a school picnic here. She spoke about her country changing, and that, as a young lawyer, she was glad she might be able to play a role in those changes. Later she wrote, it had all been a mirage. Comfortable in their victory, they were together as one. They seemed absorbed not only by the game, but also by echoes from their place in another time, a time when they were heroes. It was a strange city, and seemed to have been cast up in the valley one winter's night, like some prehistoric creature. It was not easy to be a child in that place. Although lost and awkward, he knew one day he would belong in their world. Sat in the crowd, the girl radiated with the luminosity of her youth. But the weight of her place had already set her expression. Come, play for us, they said. They teased and cajoled. He closed his eyes and lost himself to his song. Was he dreaming of another place? Gloria hosted her guests with a promise. We hovered by the dining room in anticipation. Her promise kept, nothing was left behind. It had been a long wait, and still no one came. Ira sang like an angel and swam like a fish. During training, he had been the most aggressive. For centuries the sea provided for man. It had always been that way. They sang their own private songs, and in the morning the boat returned to the shore. It always did. Their numbers had dwindled and their celebrations had become televised spectacles. The girls stroked the image of the feminine man, a first tentative and public expression of love. The old kings and queens seemed to be watching. They were silent, as they existed in a different time. Even the car that crept through the street seemed to have no one in it. The face on the poster perhaps suggested that there was life here. It also had started to disintegrate against the elements. It was raining as the train pulled into the station in Sochi. A song played over and over on the tannoy. Sochi, oh Sochi, it's a wonderful town. Two young soldiers bullied a group of rough sleepers, possible terrorists.